SSUV is Super Sports Utility Vehicle, which means the Lamborghini Urus. This car makes more than 300 kilometers per hour, and this is why I brought a helmet with me. There's a lot of people who say that an SUV doesn't fit to Lamborghini because the company is a super sports car company. But there has already been an SUV from Lamborghini in the years from 1986 to 1993, the LM002.
That production model was unveiled at the Brussels Auto Show in 1986. Dubbed the Rambo Lambo, it offered a complete luxury package, including full leather trim, tinted power windows and air conditioning for the civilian model.
It was planned as a successor of the US military Jeep, but the Humvee got in the way. Nevertheless, there has been more than 300 units of the LM002, which had the 12-cylinder engine of the Lamborghini Countach and was the fastest SUV in the world at these times, with a maximum speed of 223 kilometers per hour. Sometime later, the era of the power SUVs began, with cars like the BMW X6M, or the Porsche Cayenne Turbo or the Audi SQ7. Maximum power with maximum utility, but all these cars were too cheap. Because what happens when you are an oligarch with billions on your account and you're driving the same car with somebody with millions?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
So there had to be other cars like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the Bentley Bentayga, the Aston Martin DBX or the Lamborghini Urus. It never has been easier to climb into a Lamborghini. You don't have to crawl, it's just easy. And now you know why I've got the helmet with me, because this looks like the interior in a jet. And is this overdone? No, because Lamborghini can do it, and Lamborghini has to sound like this. At the cockpit, nothing reminds me of the Platform Brothers. This is typical Italian design at its best, with a little bit of playfulness. But these three elements here, they are kind of disappointing because they are 100% Audi. The outside of the SUV from Italy leaves all competitors behind. It's a continuation of the DeLorean from Back to the Future with cubist means. The front disrupts, the flank enraptures and the rear closes off. There's no hint of Audi, Bentley or Porsche.
Thanks to the Urus's 478 kilowatt engine, you can load almost anything into the 1600-liter trunk and still be faster than most other cars on the road.
There are dozens of possibilities to individualize your Urus. The most common ones are Strada for everyday use and Corsa for the use on the racetrack. And there are Neve for snow, Sabbia for sand and Terra for off-road use. And we've got spectacular videos of this.
The 4-liter V8 twin-turbo is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's a good thing that there's so much power on offer, considering that the car weighs in at just under 2.2 tons.
The Lamborghini Urus has been developed for the racetrack, not only for city use or off-road, and you can reach lap times of under 8 minutes on the Nürburgring Nordschleife with this SUV supercar. You can imagine that consumption has not been the first position in the development list. You can reach 13 liters, maybe 15 liters are realistic for 100 kilometers, but it also can be more than 20 liters. Now, what distinguishes the Lamborghini Urus from its platform brothers or Teslas with more than 1000 horsepower? Easy said, the exclusivity. with 4-digit sales per year worldwide, it's rather unlikely that your neighbor is going to drive an Urus also. And a small note from the future, a plug-in hybrid will also come. My personal conclusion. The Lamborghini Urus is not as off-roadish as a Range Rover, not so much made for everyday use as a BMW or an Audi, and not as luxurious as a Bentley. But it's harder, faster, meaner and hotter than all of them.
In conclusion, the Lamborghini Urus is a very exclusive, well-designed and incredibly sporty car that has almost no match in its segment. But all that comes at an exclusive price beginning at just over 215,000 euros in Germany. That's well above competitors like the Audi SQ7 and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT.